Oh, hi, welcome behind my cloud. I'm Frank Boucher, and for the next 2 hours, about two hours, we'll be having fun. And today we have a lot of things today. Very excited about today's stream because we take a project that we built on the stream called NoteBookmark, and we'll be adding AI. So I recently changed job and I work at Reka now, and they offer AI API, and there's stuff that could be used in our tool. So that's what we will be doing today. Very excited. So what we want to build is, let's go. Boom. Let's go. I want to go share this. So this is NoteBookmark. Frank, maximize NoteBookmark. Voila. It's I don't know why I'm looking, because I'm looking at the project. Also today I'm sitting, so that's the weird thingy on my, oh, and I have a little bit of shadow here. So NoteBookmark is a simple application that I use daily, and it's just to I don't like to read on screen. I prefer reading on my ebook reader, kind of Kindle or Kobo or whatever. Like I use book, whatever, BOOX. That's the one, the device I'm using, but e-reader. What I do is when I found an interesting article, I clean it up and send it there. Then I read it and take a OneNote. Why do I do that? Like not a OneNote, but like a one-liner, like a note. I do that because I tend to remember I read something, but I don't remember exactly where it was, the details and stuff like that. But like if you're about to ask me something, let's say about Aspire or like the new update of Reka API, then I'll say, yeah, I read a blog post. It was something about, they say they have like a new feature, security, but what was it again? So now I could go back in my blog, and every Monday I publish my reading notes. Been doing that for 60. Let's start over. Nope, this one. I've been doing that for 661 week. I skipped a few because I'm not perfect. So I do that, and so there's multiple version of this tool. I started doing it in a script in Ruby because I wanted to learn Ruby, and I was like, oh, you know what, let's do that. Recently, I wanted to change it, have like a interface where I could take my notes, because I used to do it in Kindle. In Kindle, you can take your notes. It's saved locally in the device in a clipping file. It's a text file with a specific format. But then when I moved to a different device, there was no file anymore. So I was like, oh, so that's why I created this app, so I could take my notes in there. And then I was like, you know what, let's, instead of having like everything a little bit everywhere, I will have everything there. So that will be also where I consolidate, aggregate all the note into a reading note blog post. This is where I stack what I have to read. Recently, I had an option, and I think we'll see it, where we can add, here we can see it, add a new post. Though I tested this morning and it's not running. So I'm assuming it's the destination URL that is not working. So we'll have to maybe investigate that. And I thought it could be cool to, instead of like having us searching for a blog post, let's say you want to learn, updates of this week about AI, then we could ask the tool, hey, find me 3 posts, 5 posts, like whatever, about the greatest update AI this week. And then I will make suggestion, and we then can add them to our to read list. That's what I want to work on. And like there's an API at Reka that does that. So if I go full screen now, zoop, and I go, if we go duck Reka.ai, is it with an S? Maybe it's with an S. It's so small. Yeah. Man, I need to change the resolution of my screen when I'm streaming. It's so big. Anyway, so we have research. So Reka, like I was saying, like there's plenty of APIs. You can try it. Let me put that in the chat. So Reka.ai. And if we go at, so you could see Reka.ai. If you go into the playground, so at the, whoa, forward? No, like that was just lagging. It's way too big. Playground. We have visions. So definitely we'll be using that in the next project. We have research. That's what we'll be using today. We have chat, kind of like chat GPT thing. Oh, like there's the explanation here. Like really kind of chat. I'm not sure in this specific instance that's what we want for a tool. We have speech. That could be interesting. I'm sure we can find some cool stuff. And there's space. Space is kind of like a pin board. So like you put thing on the board and you could use AI to analyze and make correlation into that. That could be cool later, but today we go with research. So research, there's like multi-steps web search. You could also search in specific document. So I think in the future we could use that. So for example, I want to look through my notes, existing posts. So I could do that also by the web, but maybe I have it like all the, if we go here, maybe in documents, yeah, like I have all the draft of all the reading notes. Hey GT, welcome aboard. Maybe I could use that instead.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm good. Excited about today's project. Hopefully it will go well. I know we'll hit some
Bonjour.
Hey Stefan, hello, nice to have you. Welcome friends. I didn't try. I need to come on Stefan. 89 first try. No, it's been a while that you you did join us, so maybe you deserve it. No, it's not true. It should be those who come like every time that get more chance. No worry. How was your summer? I'm assuming you took some time off and enjoy summer. So yeah, so today we'll be using the multi-step web, and that's pretty cool. So you kind of like look for something, the agent will go and search information, so we'll be doing that. And then in the API, so that's the playground. Oops. Okay, so that's the playground. So like, or like if you just want to have like an idea of what we can do and stuff like that, you could play there, but obviously it's limited because it's just like a playground and stuff like that. So there's an API and there's more functionality. So we'll be using that. The beauty of the API is it's OpenAI compatible. Right now, all the samples, the code, are Python, TypeScript, and Shell. Maybe I will add some C# in the future. That said, I was having trouble adding some functionalities. So we'll see where it goes. I feel like the C# SDK was not flexible enough to let us let us do what we need to do, but could be me. So today I think in 2 hours we'll have like a simple case, so it should work perfectly. And yeah, I'm not sure, maybe it's me, I don't know. When I was just kind of like testing stuff yesterday, and I was like, cool, and now like I was like, whoops, like how do I do that? So that would be fun. So like one thing I want to do that I did successfully is structuring the output. So you could do that and specify a format. So this way you could seamlessly, use the output and just like bind the result in your UI and it works. That was great. So that works. Maybe we'll have time to do that too today. The web search, there's things like specifying the maximum of queries. Because when you ask, hey, give me, let's say, the best restaurants, then like, you know, the model will do a bunch of different calls to kind of like cross-reference and really find the best one. But maybe in some contexts, being super, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the quality of your answer is less important than like fast response, because obviously, see, if the model is doing 10 different calls to cross-reference stuff, it will take time because like it's real time, like he's searching the web today, right? So maybe like 1 or 2 is enough. And sometime you want the best. Hey, Stony Eagle, welcome aboard. So you could specify that. You could also allow specific domain or block specific domains. For example, I don't know, maybe you don't want any stuff from Reddit for X reason, right? I'm just taking Reddit because that's the first thing that popped in my mind. I'm not saying it's not good, I'm just saying like it's the first thing that popped in my mind. So that's super cool. I wasn't sure how to do that with the C# SDK. Too formal, just Stony. Okay. All good. I'll try to remember that. Just like I can remember that HYFSS is Stefan. Yeah, so I was struggling doing that with the C# SDK. It's super simple when you're using like TypeScript or Python and other things, but when I'm using the C#, I was having trouble. So I don't know if it's me or not. The other thing also I really like, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I got a good week this week. And today we'll have some fun with AI. Yeah, like yesterday I was just sharing that yesterday I did kind of like poke around, like I'm working on different demo, and I was it would be cool to have some demo because in the docs there's only, you know, C# is not represented, and was no, that would be cool. So and the reasoning step also is very nice, so you could understand why this answer was selected as the best or that one was not selected and stuff like that, so you could improve your prompt or like different filter step, whatever. And I was having trouble getting those things because it's supposed to be in reasoning steps. Each call include a reasoning stage. Maybe I need to include that in my format. I don't know. So I'm walking on what do you say that? I'm walking in the like unprecedented, whatever, like I don't know. I added Azure TTS to my Twitch bot. Everyone can choose their own voice for the TTS stream. Oh, that's cool. Oh, text to speech TTS. So right now we have example in Python. Oh, it's not updated. Need to pull request. Merge it. Cool. I just remove stuff. Excellent. I did it live. You didn't see anything. Yeah, so we have Python and we have TypeScript sample, though TypeScript is currently we're working on that, so we're just waiting. We're prepping like a big news, so it's not there yet. And yeah, and I would like to have, you know, C# represented. So yeah. Without further ado, so this morning, you taking it away? Yeah. Well, you know, it was not ready yet. Well, like it was ready, but like it talks about a feature that is not released. So it's nothing crazy, but if people go try it, then it won't work. So that's why I put it private. I should have like just had a note like I don't know, like in the future or like next version or something like that, but it was just easier to put it private. So and that was a thing where I decided, instead of having like all the language in the same repo, I will have like different repos for different language. So like if you're looking at the sample, you're not jumping from Python to TypeScript and then C# and like maybe Go or Rust, or you know, so it will be a little bit easier, I think. What do you think? Makes sense to have like a repo by languages instead of like having like a melting pot with like everything just like mixed? No worry, Sony. Yeah, okay. So I can close this. I had that this morning. Oh yeah, it's because I don't know, like a month ago I started. The last stream we were in VS Code, but I start using Rider just for fun, just because TVD was using it. I was like, oh, you know what, could be fun to use it since I'm on the Mac. Could say, you know what, when I have bigger solution, maybe could be interested. So exploring different tools. I did use Cursor on my Mac and discovered that, well, there's no compiler and stuff. So I was like, oh, that's disappointing. Though for other tool, like for other languages, it was nice, but for C# was VS Code is much better. And I know Rider is cool. And this morning when I opened Rider, I was like, there's updates. And I went, oh, maybe we can open and check. But at the same time, I'm not using it a lot, so I don't know all those features. So maybe we can skip that. In the future, I like to do that. You know, I do that for Get Kraken when they have a new release. Spend time to check what it is with you. You're talking about Rider, Sony? I don't know. I mean, I like it. It looks pretty. I think it could help me when I have, like, for example, this project has like a lot of different stuff, so I think it could be useful. And this morning, one thing I was surprised, though I'm not sure if I didn't wait enough or if I needed to do something, but this project use storage, and when you are in development, it used the emulator, so that's Azurite. Azurite. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly with that thing here. Azurite. Azurite. Am I saying it correctly? Azurite. It didn't work. I flipped to VS Code, F5 the solution, it started correctly, and I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. Close VS Code, reopen it in Writer, and then now it's working. So maybe I didn't wait enough. And I noticed there was a bug, so let's run it. I think we need to fix that bug before we continue. And I'm guessing that's because right now, the initial solution was planned to deploy on Azure, because at the time, that's the thing that was making sense. Like I wanted to walk the talk, test deployment into Azure and stuff like that. But seriously, like that's an app that, why you start Swagger? Interesting. So I start all the apps. Interesting. Interesting. Why did he start everything? So we have storage, we have blob, we have tables, we have an API, as you can see here, and we have our app. So that's our app. Let's make it bigger. Boop, boop. So right now we don't have anything to read. This is the summary, so like the reading notes, blog posts, and that's the page where it creates all the stuff. So I take all the notes that were not yet part of a reading notes and kind of like stack them there, and like, you know, create like a dynamic form. You could edit, like remove any typo and stuff like that, and then you could have like the markdown version and the HTML version to copy paste it in your blog or whatever, or print it, whatever you want. For me, it's like HTML because my blog is on Blogger and it doesn't support markdown, so I'm using HTML. I can't go back to Visual Studio Code or Visual Studio anymore. JetBrains IDE just do a lot of small thing for DX. It's when you don't have them that you notice so much. Okay, well, we'll see. I mean, I've been for years, like, you know, my day started open Visual Studio, like, you know, that was developer, and then transitioning to less coding, or like hacking a bit. Hey, Fragbird, hello. Very impressive, by the way. Yesterday I was watching Fragbird. This guy is a machine on the bike. Man, that was something. Oh well, look like we're all supportive, as you can see here. We just kind of like landed anywhere. That was no kidding. Could you walk after? I hope you don't have any stairs at home. Oh man, that was heavy. Yeah, no kidding. That was heavy. That was brutal. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, it's exclamation point drop, Stony. I was like, why did he not jump? I saw the stuff. Exclamation point. I do not. Yeah. I have a lot of stairs here, so I know when I push it. Last weekend, it was just like 55 kilometers, although it was like super, super, super hot. Like it was like a heat wave alarm notification on like everybody that were talking about the radio and stuff, but it's been a while that I didn't do any ride, and was like, I want to do a ride because I want to do like bikepacking soon and stuff. So I was like, I need to do it. So I did 55 kilometers, and I knew we were getting people for dinner. So I kind of like tried to push it to go faster, even though my wife said I was too slow and I was late and blah blah blah. I arrive in time and I have plenty of time to like clean up the room and like help to whatever, but I pushed myself and I felt it. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Let me check that. Oh really? Is it the show? No. Or maybe it's this thing, the shield mode. No, it's not turned on. I don't know. I don't think I had any feature turned on. Maybe it's deeper in the settings. What? You landed again? That's really not fair, Stefan. I think you need to go buy a lottery ticket or something. There's a slash command for it. Okay, let's try slash. What would it be? Unique oath, okay. Unique chat, unique chat. Oh yeah. Okay. I did it, thanks. I need to spend more time looking into that. Okay, so that's our thing here, and I know it won't work. And the error message will be just like error. So we'll have to investigate that. But let's say I want to use this. So we'll go here, put this, and we should click the plus. And fail to add the post. Please try again. I don't know why it's doing that. No, not print. This. You have more details here. I don't. That's unfortunate. So I guess we'll have to investigate. What's the problem? Okay, so that will be in the page. I'm assuming it will be in the page post. Yeah, add new post. And when you click, we go here. So, oh, we just returned true or false. That's bad. We could have done something better. Let's find out. Because if we cannot add any stuff that, like, you know, though it's not really related, is it? How do I navigate to inspect? No. How do I go to where that thing is implemented? Open in? No. No. Quick definition? Not really. Control click? But like it shouldn't be. Cool. Okay. So we could go into the extract post detail. In the API and put the breakpoint also. Oh, there's running tests. We could do that too. See what's the problem. I'm guessing it will be in program. No, it will be in the posts. So summary endpoint, setting endpoint, post endpoint. There it is. And now I can search for this. Excellent. There it is. Maybe this instead. I don't know if I have the Visual Studio key binding. I'm not sure if I wanted to do that though. I am used to the Visual Studio Code key binding, but often when I was navigating, I right click and go to like, because you could go declaration and implementation in VS Code. So like sometimes I just want to go up where I was declared, and sometimes I want to kind of like dig to the code. So my habit is to right click in that specific case, though a lot of the time I am a shortcut guy. Okay, so let's give it a try again. Why? Ready? So post extraction, post URL. That's it. Okay. Well, we can do this here instead, right? So we could do that. Post endpoint. Extract post detail. That's the thing we were trying to use. Oh, what? Oh, because it's not a part. Shouldn't have like a body required. Yeah, okay. URL. I do this. Let's try to. Yeah, it did work. Because I'm doing it in the query string. that's probably why it's not working. But no, wait. So extract post detail, extract post detail. And save. Yeah, here it was just post endpoint. No. Okay. So, okay, I'm calling that. But it should be like it shouldn't be an query string. So when I go in the API here, I'm waiting for this in the request. Yeah. So that's the problem. Stop all. Let's fix that. It did work at some point. I changed something. Interesting. So here, instead of passing it here, I need to pass an object. Don't get it. Where the other in the Swagger thing? Add URL tags and category. Why do I have that? Because here it's an extract post request. Okay. Okay. I mean, I could do that and encode URL should be here, but then, oh, that's cool. How is it? string, tags. Oh, it's a record. Okay, interesting. Well, look like that was added by Copilot. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to go back here. Tags. How do you do that again? I'm always confused when I want to initialize the tags. Let's put it in miss. And the last one was category. Don't you know that class? Public record. It should know that thing. McNet, hello. How are you, my friend? We're trying to like looks like the target really likes me today. No, except Stefan. Nobody's lending. See? And then Stefan will land. And man, you look like you will be lending again. You definitely. This is awesome. In my face. Boom. Great. Like, you know what? I won't be mad. Drop the stream right now. Go buy your ticket for the lottery. You have the cheat code. Yeah, no kidding. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay, let's put this line in comments. I want to remember what we had before. So now we'll do this. And we'll pass this. Right? Yeah, well, today we're working on NoteBookmark. We want to add AI, and I discover, like I just did like a quick test before the stream. Look like the 10 and the 00 are my eyes. I got you. So I noticed there was an error, so we'll start by fixing that. But after that, I want to add AI into that project. Okay, so let's see if we fix that. Though I feel oh no, because the API, I was calling the API directly, and here the problem was I was not passing the tests correctly. So in that specific case, the tests were not used or useful. Another thing is, maybe that's when I wrote the test that I had at that class, because I'm pretty sure before it was just a URL, because I don't need the other things. I don't have anything set up yet, so maybe it was oral later. Oh, I touched the chat, so it did that thing again where going here instead of up there. Okay, so now we have this, we have that. Let's put back this into my clipboard. I'm not sure if it's still there. Did I close it? Looks like I did. Okay, here, boom. Fail again. Why did it fail? Forgot that I'm running Aspire, so I have like stuff. Did I do something wrong? Right, I'm passing that here, send a post to this, and then a little exception. Failed to read the parameter extract post request from the body. The JSON value cannot convert the extract post request tags. Oh, it's supposed to be an array and I did the list. That's probably it. Feel like the type of, yeah. Let's do this. Stop everything. Well, yeah. Well, do it. Why are you not putting it? Copy. If I do paste. Man, that's so not useful. And oh, you're not using Aspire, right, Stony? I was wondering why the breakpoint didn't work. Maybe because I had it after? I don't know. You're using an untyped object. No wonder it doesn't give you the refactor option. Am I? Am I doing that? So here and fail again. Damn it. Oh. You're being a pain in the butt. Okay, if I do this and I do this. That works, right? I mean, I can remove them, can I? Were they optional? Yeah, they could be. Okay, so you know what? Anyway, I was putting bullshit in it, so let's just remove them. So we could do instead, whoops. I need to import the namespace. So in the Rider, there's no squiggly, it's red stuff. It put in reds, in red. Why can I not talk correctly? So now, okay, now it's gone, cool. Okay, let's do it again. Man, huh? I mean, no, I think it's better that way. When I do it, like I don't know the category, I don't know any tags. And in the object, there's a category by default, and it's fine if there's no tags. So I mean, it's okay. Why it start like all the project? Why it does that? Is it something I change in the maybe I changed something. Let's go here. Do I still have that in my clipboard? Obviously not. Setting GSIM. Okay, we'll have a look after. Let's try again. Fail! Because why not? Oh, so there's no errors? But it didn't work. Interesting. So I'm guessing okay. Interesting. So here I'm doing the post conflict. No, do I have? Did it work all the time? Okay, let's do you know if Rider has like a tool to explore the Azurite stuff? Maybe it does. Here, Azurite emulator. Start Azurite, sorry. Okay, let's go with Storage Explorer. No idea. Come on. I'm asking a lot for my little laptop. Run all those containers. In writer, in blah, in blah. Let's wait a little bit. Poor laptop. I don't know if I'm asking that much. I don't think I'm asking it that much. Is there system monitor, I'm guessing? Behind me. Without Writer, I would not be a C# developer. I just start using Writer. What are you implying something? I was not using Writer before because as I was working at Microsoft using VS Code on Linux, I could bring a lot of feedback to the team. That's why I was doing that. Let us know what you think. I probably need to re-authenticate it. Because it's trying to connect to my Azure stuff and I don't have them anymore. VS Code is getting more attention than Visual Studio. Well, VS Code, like, you know, in terms of like public, VS Code has a wider reach than Visual Studio. Visual Studio is a very more narrower audience, right? Like it's .NET developer. It can do other things, but like it's a big tool to just edit markdown file, right? But VS Code, you could just edit markdown file if you want. You could do JavaScript. You could do so many different things. So like the reach is wider anyway. But not all the features that are in Visual Studio are in VS Code, right? So it's a different tool set. But I get what you say. Yeah, I've been using Visual Studio for so long. Like so long. Okay, emulator attach. Oh man. Unable to establish connection using the current proxy setting. Please verify the settings by exiting the proxy dialog in the toolbar. Proxy? I don't use proxy. Am I? Did it crash? Oh, I probably just click away, eh? Oh no, it crashed. Well, that's not useful. For WinUI, it's definitely did I? No, I didn't WinUI a long time ago. I started in VB6. Move Web. I did some stuff back when WPF was there, so kind of a YAML stuff, and I used, what was the tool again? Blend? I forgot the name of the tool. It was not Visual Studio, it was a different tool that the company was using. Use that, and most of the time, like, I'm backend or like a little bit of everything. So I was in Visual Studio, and then when I started coding less, so I had like a less performant device because I was moving a lot. So I had like a tinier machine, and I was not like coding a lot. I was reviewing code, or I was coding like prototype and stuff like that. So like it was not intensive stuff. I started to migrate to VS Code. And then when I started Microsoft, I felt like VS Code was enough for 80% of my work. So yeah. Well, okay, so it crashed on us. Do we try again to start it? Let's try again. Because the problem now apparently is that there was a conflict. So I'm guessing it's when it's in the data storage service, right? When it's trying to save the post. That's when it was crashing. But why don't I have all the breakpoint? I missed the C++. Hey, you know what? I had like a really bad computer back then. So when I was doing C and C++, I was using Borland, I think, as a ADE compiler, and I was running it. So I installed Borland, I think it was Borland, on a zip drive. So I had like a zip drive by the side of my computer, and I was like pushing stuff there and running there. It was a nightmare. But I was able to do my homework and stuff. I did have a lot of fun with C and C++. But did you try to do, like I did try to do like a UI stuff? Oh, that was heavy. At some point I wanted to do a game, an isometric game, and I start doing it. And it was hard, it was so hard. Okay, well, let's try. If I click here, okay, yeah, it was, the problem was proxy. So if I go here, attach container. I feel like I'm clicking everywhere. Oh, and we lost the... So I'm guessing it was table. I click here and it didn't do anything. MFC? What's MFC? I forgot. I forgot what it was. Emulator. Oh man. So yeah, we are asking kind of a lot. Come on, laptop. You can do it. Oh, come on. Like I want to move forward. Proxy. Auto manage proxy settings. When enabled, Storage Explorer may automatically change the proxy setting to facilitate the successful networking, disabling the setting if you want to manually set the proxy setting without. Well, like if it's an automatic, why are you having trouble with it? That's weird. You have full control. Is it crashing again? You are attempting to access an emulator storage account without a running emulator. What? You must install your own. It's recommended that you use Azurite. Oh. But I'm running in a container. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's not this one. So it's not here. Okay, so it's not this. Yeah. So it's here. Oh man. So here I'm getting a post, and then I go that as a save post. Let's go there, control click, get post table, row key, wait a second. So if I go back in my browser, right? If I go here, this was working. So let's try it out. And now I can remove those things here. All right, I can put my URL here. Come on. You're in a pain in the butt, mister. So bye-bye. Bye-bye, yeah. Yeah. Forced to quit. Okay. Right. So it's working. The response body is this. Title, author. So my ID will be this, and the partition key will be that. So that's what I have, right? That's my post. Yeah, that's my post. So now I'm trying to, if there's an existing, no, I should update. So why there's a conflict? I don't get it. I mean, what we can do now, and I don't get why I'm not having the breakpoint also. So maybe I will switch to oh, is it because VS Code is open? Could that be causing a problem? What I want to do, I want to go here. So now, like now we should have one, right? It did save. So now if we go in post and we do a get, we should have one. Okay, we have one. So now if I go here, if I refresh, we have one. That's weird. stop the server and start in debug mode. But when I did start from writers, I started this. Oh, I didn't start debug. Oh, thank you, Stony. That's why. Oh, man. The button is there. I don't know why I didn't, you know, I saw the big green one. Learning. Awesome. Oh, you know what, Lay? Okay, let's do that. So we could, you know, follow the trace. Had so many breakpoints. It'll be painful. Okay, so this is run. This is debug. It was clear. I just didn't read it. Okay, let's do this instead. I was like, why don't I have debug? Like, it's a super powerful IDE. I don't, like, I have everything. Oh, and now it started just this, as I'm expecting it. Okay, cool. Oh, was it not ready yet? It should be ready. Oh no, okay. That was too fast. I didn't close that thing. Everything was running. Okay, we go here. We had a URL and we do the plus. It's excellent. So now we have our thingy. What? Timeout after 100 milliseconds. Okay, so we have our URL. That's good. So how do we continue? Where are the oh, here. Step over, step into. Well, if I do step over, it should break anyway, right? We could do another breakpoint here. Let's do a step over. I'm hiding it. Let's go in my. Now that Stefan is not in my face, I can move in the right corner. Cool. So now we are there. We did receive the URL. We are encoding it. Although, wait, it was already encoded, look like. So I don't need to encode it again. Could that be the problem? You can right-click any variable and add them to the watch. Yeah, when like I know like something, like I really, but like right now I'm like all over the places, so I won't do that. But thanks for the stuff. Where is the Oh yeah, okay, so that's cool. So extract post requests. So now we are passing it, right? So let's do again. Is there a shortcut F10? Okay. So we are doing this. Cool. Now I just want to go this. Whoa, 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 no. I did too much. Message. Wait, what? Oh, because it's an async. I was there. Did we put a breakpoint in there? In the save post? Yes. Okay, so let's just roll. Are we back to the UI? Are we out of this? Nope. Where are we? Rerun. No, I don't want to rerun. Pause. I don't want to pause. Where I'm supposed to be? Continue. What's the button for, like, just like go? Like, that's resume program. Yeah, but it's disabled. But if it's disabled, why here? Oh, okay. Another exception. Okay, cool. I lost the connection because I was taking too long, I'm guessing. So I'm guessing, so the major difference is maybe the double encoding. Maybe that's the problem. Because when I did call the API is the raw URL, and when I call it from the UI, the URL is already encoded. Stop all for now. So if we go back to this page, right? So here I'm just string. I don't do anything with it. Right, interesting. That's weird. Yeah. Okay, so let's start again. And that was supposed to be simple. And it did work before. I did use that. So maybe I shouldn't encode it. Okay, so step over, and we are having our error here. What's the error message? Invalid URI. Okay, yeah. So that's the problem. Okay, cool. Go Go, resume. Yeah, I guess. But it doesn't make sense. It doesn't care. It doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, no, it's here when I'm passing it. Interesting. It was there for a second. Yeah. What? Well, weekend is calling. Have a great weekend. And it was nice seeing you. Hopefully the temperature will be nice this weekend and we'll do stuff outside. See you next time, Stefan. Okay, so let's see. So let's add a breakpoint because why not? More breakpoints. But if I do that, I'm curious. Can I decode the can I know if a URL is encoded or decoded? Wait, I was still running? Ah, I stopped everything. Okay, so let's close this, close that. Oh yeah, we need to change it. You told me it was in my settings. Okay, so where is my debug settings? Debug. Oh, that's my debugs. Okay. Oh, it was in my settings? No, where did you say it was? You say it was in my... Reading up the chat, poor laptop. It's in your settings.json. Is it? That's not nice. Is it the thing by solution? App settings? App settings? Oh, that's my API. 1 second. App host. The launch settings, maybe you mean? Anyway, I don't mind. I don't want to spend too much time on that. I was just curious because it doesn't do that when I'm in VS Code. So I feel like it's a writer thing. Launch browser. Too late. Where did you see the launch browser? Oh, launch browser. project. Yeah, but that's, I mean, I wanted to start it, but it should start only this as Aspire. That's my app host. Anyway, oh, did I forgot to I feel we're missing one. Whatever. Maybe I did close it. Open. Okay, so here we are. Plus, cool. I mean, we don't need that for now, so we could go next. Wait, what? Oh yeah, here it's fine. Okay, so yeah, next. So now here we should be back at the URL. It makes sense. Cool. So we can remove this and just continue. So now if I do step over, no, it didn't work again. Wait, what? Kind of work and didn't work? That was weird, right? Did we crash the thing? And I'm running async stuff, so I won't like stop to fail. Yeah, I guess it. I guess the, oh, so no, it's running, but it's not running. So it's the debugging right now experience is not at its best. Rerun. Could go here in the middle. DVD, welcome aboard. You want to see me suffering, trying to use a writer? Join the club. There's a lot of people watching me suffering. Okay, okay, let's start again. Oh, maybe you know, because you're using Aspire TBD. It takes some time. Yeah, to Visual Studio Code. More honestly, I'm more used to Visual Studio Code than Visual Studio. Oh, did it work correctly or just no? Okay, so TBD. When I'm doing like start in Writers, I'm running an Aspire solution. Why does it start also my API and my app? Why does it not just start the dashboard? Stony knows a lot about Writers, but doesn't use Aspire. So I feel it's like a mix, and it doesn't do that when I'm in VS Code. Is it a fun question? Okay, let's try again. So yeah, it opened all the tabs. I mean, I don't mind, except I don't care about Swagger UI like 99% of the time. So like, I don't want it to open all the time. I need to close it after. In VS Code, when you F5 a project, it just starts the dashboard, and from there you decide what you want. But like in Writer, it opened like everything that has like a URL, it kind of like open it. Yeah, but I want it. Anyway, you know what? Let's try one more thing, one more time to run through. And after that, we'll try Stony to remove the bug. But I want the dashboard to open, not the two others. Okay, so I have a URL, click plus. So now I have this. It's encoded, but it's fine. That's what we want at this point, right? So now here, let's go in. So here we decode. Yes. So why it's doing it twice? I'm not sure. And now it says that the invalid URL format couldn't be. And it crashed. Oh man. Okay. In launch settings, each project. Oh, it did create. So I could do false here. That's weird. So this is not used in VS Code, because VS Code only care about the launch setting of the project you started and its app host. But the way Writer interprets it, it's kind of like looking all over the places. I mean, fine, just. So I'm in Blazor app, this, launch setting false, launch setting false, launch setting false. Cool. What's this? Oh yeah, that was when I did like weird stuff. Okay, so now an app host, it's supposed to be still open though. Yes, okay, cool. Okay. Maybe. It's been a while since I tried it in the full Visual Studio, so maybe you're right. Sorry, Stony. Like in my head, like I looked initially because I was only focusing on the app host. I looked there and I was like, I don't want to turn it off because otherwise the dashboard won't open, and I want the dashboard open. Like I want to close the other one, but I didn't think looking into the other project. So you were right, and I was wrong. Okay, so I feel this is so here maybe I shouldn't encode it. Since it's already encoded, let's do this. So I'm just passing it. I don't even need to encode it since now I'm passing it inside like I was usually before I was encoding it because I was passing it in the query string. Now it's in the body, so I don't need to encode it. And my problem right now, although, yeah, and like, why in my page it is encoded? That's like, I didn't specify anything. I didn't say it was a URI. Did I? Style? No, that's the text field. Yeah, I don't get like why it's encoded when I get there. String is null empty. I'm checking, and then I say, yeah, I'm passing a string. It's not. I don't get. He hadn't found a little bug button yet, so breakpoint didn't. You're what's the word I'm looking for? You're a snitch, Stony. Yeah, I did. So, but like, yeah, okay, so that's my Razor page, right? That's the Razor page. At the top of the page, I have my button and my field. So on click, it will go to this event. I have an icon, I have title, it's a button. It doesn't do anything. The field, it's a bind value, and it's a string. When I go here, no. Whatever. Let's highlight it. When I go here, that event is this piece of code right now. So I just check, is it empty or null? And then if it's not empty, obviously, I pass it. And we did have a breakpoint earlier there, and it was already encoded. Yeah, DBD. Have fun. That's fine. I don't know that tool. So yeah, I was pressing this button by reflex play. It's always start by default the debugger, but not in Rider. So yeah, so here it's already encoded. So now when we go into extract post for detail and save here, I was encoding it. So I was kind of like encoded URL. So now I remove that. I just create that class that I pass as a post in an object. Why does it encode the string? I don't know. Maybe it's a Blazor that does that automatically. I'm not sure why. I mean, I could decode it here. I think I wanted to have it encoded before, because I was passing it, like as I said before, it was in the query string. Not sure why. Maybe because when I was doing the test, I didn't encode this stuff. I don't know. Feel weirds. The tests were generated with AI. Did it change? Maybe that's what happened. Okay, let's do our focus. You code crash in exec in the extract function, right? Yeah. I could add like a try catch though. Okay, so here I'm passing that. So now we go to post as a JSON. We go to the extract post details in the API. I think it's here, right? Post extract details. And this is in the function. This is where it crashed right now. So if I control click, just under. Maybe I could do a try catch of that. Because now like I'm decoding it just to be sure. Yeah, I'm assuming that this is the one that crashed. I could do HTML. Right, then do this. Here, do a catch. Oops. And here, let's do just for now a console. What I'm doing here, I'm returning the error. Okay, let's do that. Can we do carriage return here? So I'm assuming this is where it crashed. So I could remove my breakpoint here. So we go straight to here. Oh, could I? Am I running? No. Oh, log out. Is it running? No, it's disconnected. Well, maybe there's some security stuff. Problems. Should I go equal null? So like, okay, let's give it a try, right? So the first breakpoint is that one, where here the URL is encoded. No, it's not WASM. It's Blazor server or standalone, whatever you want to call that. Because I'm running in containers and stuff. I could, okay, let's try that first. And then what I could do is just, instead of like decoding inside this function, like instead of doing that here, I mean, I could do that. I could do it here. Maybe I should. Why extract posts should be concerned about if the URL is encoded or not. So you know what, let's do that. Let's do this. And here we'll just use URL because, right, voila. So it's clean. So now if we go up here, we have the code URL of request URL. Voila. And now we have the code URL here. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, it can always be the cores. But the error message usually, like, it's pretty explicit, right? It's coarse, blah, 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 blah. So, what? Oh, now I need to URL. Voila. Cool. Should we try again? Oh man, that was not the intention. The intention was to do AI stuff. But guess I will be even more ready with the AI stuff. I was having a lot of fun with AI. Like when you're playing with are you playing with AI, TBD or Stony or anyone on the chat? in C sharp. In C sharp. Like doing OpenAI calls. I'm having issue when I want to add parameter. I'm using the C# SDK, and I feel like I'm limited at the stuff I can pass into it. Yeah. Okay, so look like we got it. Thank you guys for the help on how to set properly my environment to run it the way I want it. So now we could click here. Yeah, no, it's never that. Okay, so here the URL is good, right? I mean, like, it's noisy, but it's valid. Okay, so now I click that plus. So now we get here, it's decoded, so it's a clean one. So now let's go in. Let's go over. Let's go over. Let's go over. So I'm assuming because we are running an async, it's doing funny stuff. Doing the call multiple times. Debugging async is never fun. What's happening? Did we pass over? No, kind of crash. I mean, I can remove this, so we could jump. GT, finally, someone else than Stefan is landing. Sorry, Stefan, I know you're not here anymore, but you know, Stefan was landing every time today. Maybe I could have like another try catch for that part. Maybe that was the problem. And also, why now everything is fucked up? Sorry for the bad word. Magnet 76. That's good. Yeah. Sorry, GT. I don't believe it. Okay, so we know it's not here, so we can remove a breakpoint there. So yeah, so let's try to remove as many breakpoints as possible. I don't understand why. I feel like it's broken. Like even if I do it, like it just kind of like a limbo now. Did I win the AI? Yeah, they work though. I'm having a lot of fun doing stuff. Just I want to do it in .NET, and I want to do it kind of the clean way or the proper way. That's where I have issues. I don't want to like dirty .NET where I said, yeah, let's do it like this and like pass this long string with a bunch of stuff and just like, I want to do it like using the SDK and the thing. And that's when, and I need to find a balance because maybe I shouldn't take, maybe it's not supposed to be working right today. And That's where I'm kind of like struggling right now. Okay, so I did remove kind of a lot of breakpoints. So now we should go straight to, so we don't need this. We could go straight to, oh, I don't need that. So it's going in this function, right? This function is here, and it should stop here because it fails, or here because it works. Worked. And then if it fail after, like during this part here that is not predicted in a try catch, then we'll stop like just before here. Okay, drum roll. We need to, but that feels like it was working before. Yeah, that's what I mean, Stony. Like, I don't want to do it like I'm doing an HTTP call. I'm doing that. Like, I want to use the OpenAI thing. Because it's supposed to be working that way. Like, our APIs are, well, maybe I need to reach out to the product team and say, hey, like, is it possible that that part isn't? And because I used to only do it in a very OpenAI model and APIs and stuff like that, I feel I never encountered like different models. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's me that I don't know how to do that. Anyway, so hopefully today I'll learn more about that, because I'm sure I'm not the only one doing it, and I feel like it would be cool if I can have that for the .NET developer. Okay, I'm doing a plus. Let's roll. So it did work. Cool. So just continue. So now it's all working. We changed nothing. Now it's working? Yeah. Oh, man. Man. The words that I don't let out. Hopefully you can feel the pain. Like, that's, I don't get it. Yeah, 2 hours to, you know, I make no sense. I'm serious. That make no sense. Let's go. I did move like, okay, let's go in, we change endpoint. Can I make that bigger? So here I remove, I'm decoding it. Yeah, I'm decoding it here. Maybe because it was an async call? I don't know. I did had a try catch here. I'm decoding it, but we did found that earlier. Okay, so that's all the You can click the red button. By the way, you can just click the red button if you want to kill them all. Yeah, that's what I do, but every time it expands, you're not throwing or returning. You pretend everything is fine, but it's definitely broken. Oh yeah, because I don't throw, I will try to continue. Is it what you mean? I mean, in reality, I don't want that here. Yeah. That's one thing I want to implement to bubble up correctly. So here, when it doesn't work, I have like inner message here, like when we had the post. It's small a little bit, right? There it is. It's a little bit bigger now. So when I get the result, if it's false, I would like to have like fail. Like I would like to have like a better explanation. So one thing we can do to make sure I don't forget is here, more deployment option, be able to tag, okay, edit note, and let's add yeah. So this, it's not a bug. It should be considered as a bug. Excellent. Well, we fixed that. I should build and redeploy my version because my version is still having the bug. But I won't do that now. It's been 2 hours. I need to get back to my stuff. It was fun though. I mean progress. We did progress. I learned a lot about Rider today. Feel more comfortable. I really like the UI. I like the colors and like how things are for most of it. But yeah, progress is good. It's definitely good. I will have to change the title of my stream because we did nothing AI related. But other than that, it's pretty nice. other than that, it's pretty nice. Okay, so if we go back again into the what we did change. So this, I'm fine with it. This, what? The API wasn't there before? Oh, that's bad. It means, oh yeah, because that class is only declared there. That's bad. I don't want to add that. Okay, so I cannot push it. That's why it was, now I get it. Yeah. Okay, so one thing, I'm not sure why, and I will have to run the test. So one thing is, in the endpoint, I used to, and I kept the line on that's why I didn't say why, but that's why I did it. Where is it? Where is it? Here. Before I was passing the URL in the query string. That's why it was encoded, right? But apparently now the function extract post details expecting the URL in the body, and that's why it was not working anymore. And I feel that could be when I implemented or use AI to generate all those tests. Where was going with that? Okay, so yeah, so now I'm passing an object, extract post requests. Though I could save it now. I just like create a generic object. But that thing here is created in the API at the bottom. It says me, but yeah, I feel, and it's a record. I don't use very often record, though it could have been because I just read about a blog post about record, or did I talk too much with David Pine? But that's the problem. Like, that shouldn't be there. That's in my API. It should be in the domain if I want it. So I'll have to look that. Okay, let's open another post, another issue. I mean, new issue. Yeah, currently with a capital. And the web app, and the web app. Okay, so I think there's three options. Is like, if I want to keep using that record class, I need to move it to the domain, or in my code, instead of just like, you know, use a string, since it's one parameter URL, it's like it's easy to do. Or think lul, welcome to the cult. Oh, I miss something. Oh, rider, thanks. Or I switch back to query string. That's a bug. I don't want that, so yeah. Let's put it to do next. That's what I really want. Is it what you really want? Yeah. So I'm not sure. I think that was added by while writing the test by was it Copilot I used it? Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So with that, yeah, we should raid. Who are we raiding? Any suggestions? My mouse is having fun. Like, I touch it and just got. I think the batteries are going. Anas there, yeah. Was it her that I raided last time though? Oh no, I think we raided. I forgot. No, it was someone else. Oh yeah, Anas. We can raid.
Hydratable component. I'm just gonna make it.
Yep. We'll do that. Oh, I'm not on the. That's why. First though, I need to do this. So we have our scores. I need to make that thing smaller also. So today we did work on NoteBookmark that you can find on GitHub at GitHub fboucher NoteBookmark. The worst score was Fragbird and myself and Stony Eagle and TPD Gamer, and the winner were GT Sam, McNet, and the big winner, Stefan, with a score of 89. The best score was Stefan, the biggest loser was me, luckiest was definitely Stefan, and the super participant was me. Wonderful. Like I needed to know. So with that, let's go raid Anastas Dev. Wish you all a good weekend. With my hair look like I had like a hard time today. Spend time outside a little bit, and I will see you next week. Bye everybody.